Last month, the Australian pole vaulter Nina Kennedy chose to share the gold medal with the American Katie Moon at the Athletics World Championships in Budapest. It was labelled one of the greatest moments of sportsmanship this year, but Nina says it won't be repeated at the Paris Olympics. She'd rather try for a spot on the top of the podium alone. Nina joined me earlier here in Perth to speak about her memorable win and her future. Nina Kennedy, thanks so much for coming in. And firstly, congratulations, because you have had a stellar few weeks. I think it was last week, jumping your personal best. Tell us about that. How high did you go?
Yes, I know. Thanks so much for having me. So I jumped a PB of 491, which was an Australian record. I did that in Zurich last week, and I jumped 490 at the World Championships the week before that. So it's been a hectic few weeks.
Wow, an amazing result. Look, you mentioned the World Championships, and that really gained you a lot of headlines because we all saw what a lot of people have described as a very classy move by you of offering to share the gold with your competitor, Katie Moon. How did that all come about? Tell us about that moment.
It was interesting, and I think it's definitely caused a lot of controversy on both sides. But basically, in the pole vault, normally there's an outright winner, and Katie and I had an equal score sheet. Like, we honestly could not separate the two. You know, we both jumped 490, we both went to 95, we both missed it. So it was either a jump off or we shared the gold. It's never happened in the pole vault before, and I kind of just said, girl, like, you know, maybe you want to share. And she is an Olympic gold medalist. I didn't think she'd want to share, and you could just see the relief come over her face when I said that. And yeah, that's basically how we went down. We're world titleists together, which is pretty cool.
And it was a beautiful moment. You could see the emotion on both of your faces when that happened. Had you planned for that, or was it just a spur of the moment thing?
Oh my gosh, no. And, you know, my mind was going back to the 2021 Olympics when the high jump men did it, and that just caused headlines and history. And you know, pole vault is such a technically difficult event, and it's not safe. Like, it is quite dangerous, and it was the longest and hardest competition we'd both ever done. It was so hot, it was so exhausting, and we were tired, and it becomes dangerous then. So I didn't want to jump anymore, and you could see that she didn't want to jump anymore. So I think sharing was the best outcome for everybody.
Yeah, tell us a bit more about that, because I did see that there was some controversy. Yeah. Some people saying it was essentially a cop-out not to keep jumping. Yeah. I'm sure anyone who's actually done a pole vault wouldn't have that view. But in terms of that controversy and getting to that point where you physically just can't do it anymore, how difficult is pole vaulting on the body?
It's dangerous. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, you could miss a step, or, you know, your run gets a little bit, gets it out and you don't hit your marks. And, you know, my training partner, he's missed the mat before and both broke of his feet. So it's dangerous. And, you know, just understanding the context of my career, you know, last year I came third at the World Championships, and this year I'm coming equal first. You know, I didn't really maybe believe that I should be an outright winner. You know, I was so happy to share it, and I think it, you know, it made for such a good story. And, you know, maybe in the years to come I will want that outright gold medal, but, you know, this year I was happy to share it.
Well, that was my next question. If this comes up again, now that you've smashed your own PB, will you feel a bit more confident to keep going?
You know what, maybe. And, you know, I'm still such a young jumper. You know, Katie Moon, who I shared the medal with, she's 31, I think. So, you know, I definitely feel like pole vaulters hit their peak around 28, 29. So I definitely don't feel like, you know, I've hit the highest mark I can.
How old are you now?
I'm 26.
Okay.
So I still have a long time to go in the sport, and obviously the rest of my career I would love to win that individual Olympic medal or World Championships medal.
Mm-hmm. And what does come next? You're heading off again to the US, I think it is?
Yeah, I'm going off to the States in a week's time. It's the Diamond League final. So the Diamond League circuit is our elite circuit. There's 6 competitions a year, and the 7th is the final. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think Katie will be breathing down my neck, and yeah, it's a really great battle between the two of us right now.
Give us an insight into what life is like when you get to this sort of elite athlete level. It sounds like a pretty hectic schedule, not to mention exhausting.
Yeah, you know, like, I'm just trying to enjoy it. You know, it's not every day you get to travel to these amazing countries. You know, I was in Zurich for a week, and I was in Budapest for a week, and I've been to Italy and France and Germany all throughout this year. You know, I'm on the road for 3 to 4 months, and I'm just trying to soak it all in. You know, obviously training is really hard and it's not easy to get here, but I just think of it as, a full-time job, and it is my full-time job, so it just kind of comes with it. And like I said, I'm just trying to enjoy the journey.
And how did you get into pole vaulting initially? Because it does seem like more of a niche sport. I don't know if that's the way to
No, it's perfect. You go to Little Athletics and you do every single event but the pole vault, and the pole vault is definitely something that you get into a little bit later. So I started Little Athletics and I loved it, and the coach at the time, Steve Hooker's coach, he kind of identified a few of us, and from those 30 people that were identified, 3 were remaining, and yeah, my journey kind of started from there.
Wow. Well, Nina Kennedy, we're all very proud of you, and we're looking forward to watching what you do next. So thank you for giving us all an inspiration, and we look forward to keep watching you do what you do.
No, thanks so much. I appreciate it.